Hello everyone, Storm 101 here. Today we'll be doing a tornado/severe weather coverage for today. I do apologize. I am a little bit late on this because I had a little bit of a trip to somewhere. And yeah, I'm kind of getting a little bit lost here. So, I would say welcome to the stream. If anybody is joining, my internet may be a little bit slow due to weather. I am getting this kind of weather a little bit too. Well, not yet. I just went through some big time. There was a lot of rain from it. Waiting for this to load in. So how's everybody day been doing? Got anybody? Oh, it's kind of froze. Oh, well. It may be a little bit slow. I'm trying my best here. We do have a wind report so far. Not a tornado report. There was a tornado warning along the Kentucky-Tennessee border. I'm not 100% sure if that done much of anything. So, yeah. Like I said, it may go a little bit slow. This is a perfect area right now. They actually do have radar movement, which is nice. Seems like some of these storms are dying down. So it looks to be. That's good. They have movement. It's good that it has movement. It's the best radar I could get for you guys. Yes, we do have somebody watching. It's good. Alright, here we go. We did have severe thunderstorms that went through Nashville earlier. It's going to be that cell in particular. I don't even know if it's got a tornado on it or not. We're just going to see what it's going to do. And looks like that tornado warning has now been canceled, is what it seems to be. There is a severe thunderstorm warning just north of Jackson, Mississippi. So your main area to watch is going to be most likely in Tennessee. It was a pretty good cell when you kind of look at it. But now it seems like it's gonna, yeah, pretty much the storm most likely just died out. But we still do have a lot of other storms to watch as well. Around my area is just a mess of just rain. The line's not here yet. It's about 20 miles, 20 to 30 miles to my west at this point. It seems like it's just a line of strong thunderstorms as of right now. The storms did look pretty impressive earlier. Excuse me. I'm still having that cold I've got. did punch through big time heavy rain. Visibility was down about a quarter to a half mile. Got a little bit of lightning action. Seems like that cell's starting to still continuing. I mean, it's not as impressive as it was earlier. Right now outside, it is raining. It's completely dark now. And so you can't really see anything. So you gotta rely on your radar during the night. So if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and put in the chat. Seems like this is going to be a very short one because the tornado warning just got, I guess it got canceled. I can take a look at on my Twitter, look at the National Forest Service of Asheville's Twitter, because they control that area. Internet is just terrible right now. Hold on. We may be getting something. Ooh. 59 mile per hour gusts at Shelbyville, Kentucky. Well. Ryan Horse Cave, Kentucky was also interesting. Which is way past now. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning just south of the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Refresh this. You know, could probably see better that way. So pretty much all this storms past I-65. So there's a new severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to be up here. It doesn't show it on there yet, but it does show on radar scope. Seems like the storms are getting stronger. Around Campbellsville, Kentucky, Orletto, Bloomfield. There's an area of pretty heavy rain just east of Taylorsville, Kentucky. So check out that storm that is north of Jackson. Should probably. So I did not really make an update on the severe weather. I was thinking about it, but not really. I didn't have too much time to do that today. This thing here is here's the lifted index here. -5. I want to see if GFS is doing correctly versus what's going on right now. Already, severe thunderstorm warning. This is actually going to be going just, again, north of Jackson, but it's on the northern metro. So -5 there. What does it actually show? I mean, this I mean, it is getting the timing right, that's for sure. It really is getting the timing correct. And yeah, so the GFS is actually doing a pretty good job keeping this up. Because there was a lot of lift there. There was a severe thunderstorm in that -5 area. But let's look at radar. Again, and the radar does not do a good job. If y'all remember the last stream, that radar was just not updating very well. So Jackson, Mississippi is in a severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, so there's 2 cells. So this was as of 21 minutes ago. I'm going to guess there's a severe thunderstorm warning on that cell and that cell. Yeah, it shows a lot of rain here. For my area, you may hear some rain in the background. This is probably a little bit heavier rain going on. So we have one person watching. Oops. Should probably show y'all the consecutive outlook for today. So the consecutive outlook for today, there's a slight ridge stretching from central Kentucky all the way back down into Mississippi and a part of Louisiana. Your main threats is going to be damaging winds, large hail, and maybe a couple tornadoes. We just have one that's probably, there could have been a tornado on that south. That was in south central Tennessee earlier, 10-15 minutes ago. Right now we don't have any tornado warnings issued. We're just watching this line because, you know, these squall lines can produce a brief tornado. They can. So that's why you got to look closely on these velocity. If there's a little kink to it, like a little bit of a curve to it, that means there's some rotation, and National Service will probably quickly issue a tornado warning. And for that. I will say this though, there's probably some pretty good damaging winds down around Greensboro, Kentucky. I mean, there was a severe thunderstorm warning for that area earlier. Yeah, I can tell how the storm movement is. The wind kind of quickly turned its direction. So you got a lot of inflow and outflow. These storms. I know there's no risk for tomorrow, just general thunderstorms. I mean, this line here is probably going to get a little bit weaker. As you can see here, in order to get a good chance for tornadoes, you need to have it up to 1,000. There is a few areas that's up to 800, but it's probably not really that good enough. Yeah, the GFS has been doing a good job. There was a potential tornado right over here. This is a little. I was back at 8 o'clock. So I think the storms are moving slower than the models are thinking. I don't know if I should end it here or not. I'm just giving all a quick update on this. Your lifting index, if you get very strong lift, it does increase hail chances. Here's your helicity. Very high in a lot of areas. There's areas up to over 500 into Kentucky and Ohio. This is the area, if you look at wind direction, don't worry about the backside. You gotta worry about what's gonna be going on along here and outward. There's tons of helicity going on here. And that's the same thing for the updraft, too. So right now the GFS is hinting on something somewhere in here. And down here as well. We still gotta watch down here as well. Storms are looking a little bit interesting down in southern Kentucky, that's for sure. I am expecting for potential tornado development at some point. It may just end it here. I understand it's short, but if I was here at home, I would be live streaming it, but I kind of missed it. Don't know what happened there. So there's 2 wind reports. There's one just about at the border, Kentucky, Tennessee. No tornado reports, which is a good thing. Figure wind reports. 65 knots. Let me search it up. So 65 knots. So that's 75 miles per hour. Ooh. So 75 gusts. Those are some pretty strong winds. That can cause a good amount of damage. Here's the Jackson storm here. At this point, even the storm is right now about to hit the northern metro side of Jackson. At this point, there's a severe thunderstorm warning on it. So I'm going to guess it looks to be the damaging wind threat with that. What's really getting me interested, it's like in the Kentucky area. It's an area that interests me. There's a lot of lightning on there. think we're starting to get a little bit of rotations trying to form. It's actually kind of close. It's actually about 10, 15 miles away from me right now. It's going to be just west of Willisburg, Kentucky. Seems like rotation is coming up, and that's getting me a little bit concerned. It probably missed me to the north. I mean, at least I hope so. I can tell there's some rotation trying to come up. I want to see when the next run comes through. See if that green starts to pop up. If it starts to go green, then it's probably going to go tornado warned. There's a little bit of a kink there if you look on precipitation. I can tell why these storms are dying down. It's just because of all this rain in front of it's kind of killing it a little bit. But if you go further down south where there has not been much rain, they're a little bit more stronger. So there's plenty of energy down to the south.